Good afternoon. My name is Kyler O'Connor, and I am joined today by the Reverend Canon Franklin Morales. Welcome to Season 1 of the Seekin' Deacon. Today we will visit with Father Morales. We will spend time together on a spiritual journey. Thanks for joining us. Okay, well, let's start episode 6 of Season 1 with Father Morales. And I have a question about your journey around priesthood and kind of how the different things that you ran across spiritually that were maybe signs that you digested or took, or maybe sometimes there were things that weren't signs that you said, or there were things maybe that you did that you said, I know I don't want to do this in life. So yeah, maybe if you could talk a little bit about how all that unfolded for you.
Yes, yeah. As I was mentioning in our last conversation, after my confirmation, I just ran out of church. I went to church occasionally, just for Easter, Holy Week, Christmas, and yes, I was in my own world, soccer, sometimes parties with friends on weekends. Let's say a normal teenager life.
Yes.
Normal teenager life, nothing out of this world. But at some point, I started to feel this kind of void inside me, that something was missing. And my memory just went back with these flashes about going to church regularly with my grandpa, and the happiness that I feel, the joyfulness that I experienced back in the day. Say, okay, I'm gonna start going to church again. So I went one Sunday, and being 100% honest, there was a young lady that was about my age as well. I would say 17. And she was singing in the choir with the youth. I said, oh, this lady is pretty. She's nice. So in this kind of friends mode or mood, going to start talking to her. I said, okay, I'm gonna get closer, a little bit closer every Sunday. And we became friends, and I started to get engaged in church activity with the youth, with programs around. I was a Sunday school teacher.
Yes.
I was acolyte during the services, but I mean, I didn't envision the priesthood life to myself, and because inside inside me was this wish to have a family, to have a family, to be married, to have kids, and so on. But being in that context in church, and growing up in the Catholic Church, you know that priests cannot be married. So
yes,
I said, okay, that's the life I want. I want to marry, to be married, to have kids, and so on. So because I was very involved in my parish, there was once a retreat for young men that was led by other priests that was coming to the parish. But I didn't know what was this retreat about. And off I went to this retreat. We were about, I think we were 17 that retreat.
Yeah.
Teenager from 13 years old to 18 maybe.
Yes.
So, and I found out in that retreat, in the very beginning of that retreat, that was a vocational retreat for those who were discerning to go to seminary.
Okay.
Those younger that could go to middle school, the seminary, and for those who want to go to the seminary, we say major seminary, like a college.
Okay.
So when I realized that, I said, no, I don't want that. I don't want to be a priest. I want to have a family. I want to
Yes.
have, another life. So I went to the priest. I remember his name, Juan Carlos Negrete. Very nice guy, very spiritual guy. I said, Father, I think I'm in the wrong place. Nobody informed me that it was a vocational retreat for those who want to be priests. And he said, oh, but that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
Don't come to the worships. Don't come to the conversations.
Okay.
Just come to the worships, services. And he said something to me. It was, where are you going to find a weekend paid off with food out of your daily life,
Yes.
and just to rest and eat? Don't come to the sessions. Just come to the worship service.
Right.
I said, okay. I stayed. And it was funny because at the end of the retreat, it was a whole weekend, Friday through Sunday. At the end of the retreat, he asked me, are you coming to the second session? I said, no, I'm not coming. So 2 months later, he called to my house, and it happens that I picked the phone.
Yes.
I picked the phone, and he said, I said, hey, hello. And he said, Franklin, yes, it's me. Oh, this is Father Juan Carlos Negrete. I'm calling you to invite you to the second session of the discernment process. I said, inside me, I said, what is this guy calling me again? I said to him, no, I don't want that. But he asked me, are you coming? It was a brief silence, but there was an eternity in that silence. And there was a yes, I'm going, that came out just naturally.
Wow.
And when I put down the phone, I said, what I did. Right. I said yes. So that's how it started.
Oh, wow. That's
how
beautiful. Wow. So he basically too was like, are you coming? Meaning, I'm kind of really wanting you to come, but also I'm kind of telling you should come, but he didn't really say that, right?
Yes.
But you had the natural push by the Spirit to say yes.
Yes, I can say that. That was the Spirit just leading that answer. Because in the second retreat, when I went, I found, oh my gosh, this thing is nice. I like this.
Yeah.
But it was this battle, this wrestle inside me. But what I'm going to do with my girlfriend? I want a family. I want a family.
Yes.
So this struggle inside me that was, kind of taking me apart in myself. Yeah. And I went to the third retreat, and it was quite a reaffirmation of what God was calling me to and what I wanted. So this dichotomy, what should I do? So there was a whole year of retreats, of discernment.
Yes.
Retreats. This priest was part of a religious congregation. At the end of the retreat, the year retreats, he asked me, do you want to be with us? Do you want to start with us your priesthood career or discernment? And I said to him, no. I feel the call, but there is not in your community.
Yes.
I feel this call, but not in your community. So I went back to my girlfriend and I said to her, you know what? I think I have this call to the priesthood. And she said to me, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And I said, no, believe me. I think God's calling me to do this. We broke up, and it was sad, but there was this reassurance inside me that I was going on the right path at that moment.
And you knew you were called to do that.
Yeah, I
even though there was the emotion tied to the situation. Right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. For me, it was still hard when it was in seminary,
Yes.
but just to left behind what I was living to get into seminary was a little bit hard,
Yes.
but it was beautiful
Okay.
at the beginning
That sounds beautiful and heavy.
and heavy.
Yes. A lot going on there. A lot to unpack.
Yes, and let me tell you, back in the day, my family did not support me, so I went to seminary against their will.
Wow.
My dad didn't want that to me. My mom didn't want that to me. They said there is not any priest in our families.
Yes.
Because my parents don't live together. There is no story of priests in our family. So where are you going? What are you doing? They said, okay, but that's what I feel.
Yeah.
So and I went to seminary.
Beautiful. Wow, what a great story. Well, thank you for that that journey, and let's wrap up this episode. In our next episode, we will concentrate more on different spiritual practices that you do in your daily life, and maybe some things that you gravitate towards more than others, right? And maybe we'll talk a little bit about your prayer life too. All right. All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to join today. Until next time, let's keep seeking, for wherever the Spirit leads us, continue the journey, my friends. Blessings.
This has been another episode of The Seekin' Deacon, hosted by Kyler O'Connor. Episodes are produced and edited by me, Robert Joines. We would also like to thank the Episcopal Diocese of North Carolina. New episodes are released weekly. Make sure to subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. This has been a Several Arrows Later production. Thank you for listening.